The European Union is under pressure. Member nations want the bloc to ban Russian tourists from Europe. They say visiting Europe should be a privilege and not just a human right for tourists from a country waging a war in its borders. So why is the European Union under pressure right now? This is because a sanctioned loophole is allowing Russian tourists visit the EU. Moscow relaxed its COVID-related border restrictions in July. This meant that Russians with a Schengen visa could now visit Europe. Currently, Russians are banned from traveling to the European Union in planes and trains. In fact, the last passenger rail link between St. Petersburg and Helsinki was suspended in March. But Russians can still enter Europe by road through Finland. The Finnish government has now come under growing pressure. The public wants the country to close its eastern border with Russia, putting an end to the apparent sanctions loophole. So far, in July, there's been around 176,000 border crossings. This is much lower than the 950,000 crossings in July 2019. Last week, Finland issued a plan to limit tourist visas for Russians. But it has raised doubts about its legal right to impose an outright ban. Other Schengen passport-free zone countries have also raised the same question. This includes the likes of Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania and Poland, who share a border with Russia. They want the European Union to take a decision. Currently, a visa issued by one member of the zone cannot be refused by others. This means Russians can use neighboring countries as transit zones. They can use these visas for border-free travel across Europe. The European Union, too, has raised doubts about a blanket ban. They say certain categories of travelers should be granted visa under all circumstances. This includes the likes of families, journalists, and other dissidents. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.